Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k18 Universe Mod. I'm BrendenPlayz. This is NXT as we continue on and move along as we are in the WrestleMania season, which means we are in the season of another big NXT Takeover special coming up in the next month or so. Well, this week on NXT, we're going to see No Way Jose take on Oney Lorcan, Velveteen Dream, and Akira Tozawa. Sonya Deville will take on Candice LeRae, an opportunity for Candice to see what she can do here in NXT. Eric Young will take on Cassius Ohno one-on-one. Of course, we now know Ohno and Strong are involved in the tag division. Finally, we'll see Mike Kanellis versus EC3. It'll be no holds barred as well. And the Cruiserweight title is on the line. The rematch, Gran Metalik versus Johnny Gargano. Will Metalik get a fair opportunity to win back the championship that he lost at TakeOver? Oney Lorcan picks up the victory in the Fatal 4-Way. Sonya Deville defeats Candice LeRae. Singles matchup, it's Eric Young with victory. We'll see EC3 versus Kanellis. Well, this will be interesting. We were meant to see Mike Kanellis last week in a matchup against EC3, but Kanellis still not medically cleared to go. And of course, what took place at NXT Takeover was tough. We saw pictures of Mike Kanellis laid out, put through a table. Of course, we found out it was EC3 who did that to Kanellis. EC3 went on to take Kanellis' spot in a triple threat match against Velveteen Dream and Lars Sullivan, in a match where we saw EC3 win and go to the Royal Rumble to be a part of the Royal Rumble match. Of course, it was meant to be Mike Kanellis' spot. Mike Kanellis qualified, earned his way into that spot, taken away from EC3. A man who, well, immediately made a big statement at NXT Takeover, getting in the face of our current champion, Drew McIntyre. EC3, he wants to be a NXT champion. His road begins now. And the man who wants to step in his way is Mike Kanellis. Maria Kanellis, we saw her in action last week. She's not here due to the no-holds-barred nature of this one. Manager's not allowed ringside, but instead we'll see Kanellis step up to try and prove his love for Maria and prove that he deserves to be a star here in NXT. I'm a fan of Mike Kanellis. He's here to do things right. He's here to do things, you know, impress his wife, you know, make a living for his family. You can respect that. Have to respect that. But Mike Kanellis, the way he goes about it's a little bit over the top sometimes, but you can't obviously, you know, blame the guy for being frustrated. He was attacked, he was beaten down by EC3, opportunities taken away from him, and you can see Kanellis is here and has a bit of anger about him, a bit more aggression about him early on here, because he's got a point to prove. Many believe that Mike Kanellis never deserved a spot in that match to begin with, and many believe that, well, they're happy that Kanellis was beaten up. They want to, you know, they were happy that EC3 took his spot because they'd rather see EC3 than Mike Kanellis, and that, I think, drove Kanellis a little bit mad. Came out over the last couple of weeks and said that he vows to get some revenge on EC3, even going out on social media, taking out his frustrations and talking about how angry he is and how badly he wants to beat EC3 here tonight to prove the haters and doubters wrong. So it's going to be interesting. No holds barred rather as well. So that means, well, outside weapons can be used. Things can take to the outside of the ring and countouts won't take place. Pinfalls must take place in the ring though. So there's an opportunity for one of these two men, or both men rather, to go outside the ring and really experiment and try something different. And of course, let's not forget, a table was used at TakeOver. So it's a chance if Kanellis can do it to get a bit of ultimate revenge. Put EC3 through a table. Perhaps use that as a way to win this match. We'll see if Kanellis can do it. Right now, EC3, I think he might be better off keeping this one in the ring, considering the frustrations that Kanellis has. Mike Kanellis gets him against the ropes, and a beautiful drop kick. Wow. Don't think he could have hit that any better. Mike Kanellis, beautifully done. Man, it's all about the power of love. He needs to forget about love tonight. It's not about make love. It's about making war, I think. He needs to fight. He needs to beat up EC3. He needs to go and do everything in his power to keep EC3 down for 3 seconds. Mike Kanellis, oh, DDT. The man who was originally on SmackDown, lost his SmackDown contract, was brought in by NXT as a bit of a lifeline. Many thought Kanellis' career was over, but he's been able to retain his spot. He's been able to get a bit of a lifeline, and he has a chance to keep his career going here in NXT. He needs to make the most of the opportunities he's been given. That's why tonight is so crucial for him. As EC3, well, he's made a name for himself outside of NXT and immediately has made a name for himself in NXT. So EC3, another win here tonight, might just continue his epic rise to the top and might even get himself in contention or nearabouts in the near future. EC3 stomping away on Kanellis. Is going to get him back to his feet now as Kanellis taken down there with a swinging neck breaker. And EC3, here we go, to the outside. Lines him up. Went for a springboard splash. Missed out though as EC3. Going to be picked up by Kanellis. Whipped into the corner as well. And chance now for Kanellis to get himself going here. Back into this matchup. Here he comes. Oh, went for the knee, but gets caught there. EC3 grabbed a hold of the leg and stopped that very quickly. And this could be trouble for Kanellis because EC3, when he gets momentum building, is so difficult to stop. EC3 gets him up, but Kanellis fighting back. Mike Kanellis, if he ever wants to be an NXT champion, he needs to beat the top names like EC3. Beautiful brain buster there. EC3's down. And Kanellis heads to the outside, and he's got a steel chair in hand. Well, it's all legal. And he's going to get the chair in the corner. Going to try and whip him into the corner. You'd assume. EC3, though, leg sweep, takes him down and stops the chair from being used. Now, this could be trouble for Kanellis because EC3 could grab a hold of the chair or even whip Kanellis into the chair. And EC3 has a hold of him. He doesn't go in that direction. Instead, got a clothesline into the outside of the ring. Harsh landing for Kanellis. Nicely done there by EC3. Whipped in the corner into the barricade though, and oh, a big chop down he goes. And now EC3 going to keep going and fires another one into the chest. Mike Kanellis hurting right now, but gets EC3 back in, takes a bit of a breather, going to get back in the ring himself, but may have lost advantage here. No, EC3 over the top of the rope here. Kanellis going to try and take him down to the outside. EC3 counters. Now, shoulders down, flips through. This could be it here. Kanellis, no, kicks out at 2. Near fall there for Mike Kanellis and almost cost himself the match there. With a small mistake. EC3 shot to the midsection. Now picks him up. Here we go. Hang time here. EC3. Beautiful hang time. Still has him up. All the blood rushing to the head. Now there's the suplex. Now he might be looking to put him away here. Can he find that 1%er? Here it comes. Drives the head right into the mat. Well, it might have been no holds barred, but not necessary tonight. EC3 gets the job done in the middle of the ring. Great victory tonight for EC3. Trouble is certainly brewing here in NXT, and anybody in EC3's way is feeling the wrath of EC3. Mike Kanellis tried to step up and take down EC3 tonight, but he was just too good. Kanellis fought hard. No doubt about that. He fought with everything he had, but at the end of the day, EC3 is on another level, and he is getting himself ready, prepared to take on whoever will be the NXT champion in the future. It's currently Drew McIntyre. Will we see McIntyre versus EC3 at the next takeover? That would certainly be an epic rise to the top for EC3 if he can make it happen. The Cruiserweight Championship is on the line, and we will see two of our very best go at it here tonight. Gran Metalik will look to win back the Cruiserweight Championship that he lost at NXT Takeover. If you missed it, well, what took place was during the matchup, we saw Gran Metalik get distracted by Tommaso Ciampa. That distraction would prove to be lethal, and what would happen would be Johnny Gargano would take advantage and would put Gran Metalik away. Metalik was looking as though he was shaping up to win that matchup, but unfortunately, a loss was going to occur. And what that meant was that the longest reigning champion currently in NXT, his title reign was over, and it meant for the first time we now had a brand new Cruiserweight champion. Metalik was originally the only Cruiserweight champion in history. This man on your screen, Johnny Gargano, is now the second. and he begins his title reign. Well, this is his first challenge. This is his first test. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this situation. What's going on between Gargano and Ciampa? Are they friends? Are they not friends? What's the deal? Is Gargano getting Ciampa to help him win his matches? Or is Ciampa acting alone? Is Ciampa trying to get the attention of Gargano? Is Ciampa trying to be a friend? Is Ciampa trying to insert himself into this Cruiserweight title situation? I just don't know. And I want answers, but unfortunately we don't have answers just yet. But what we do have is a title match here tonight. A chance for Johnny Gargano to hopefully win this match fair and square and end this situation. Can we just find out who's the better man between the two? On one hand, Gran Metalik has beaten Johnny Gargano. On the other hand, Gargano recently beating Gran Metalik for the championship. It's hard to really know. It's hard to really say who's the better of the two. We're split. So let's see. Let's find out. Gran Metalik, Johnny Gargano, one-on-one. The Cruiserweight title on the line. There's a nice move there by Gargano. Let's hope that we don't have Ciampa get himself involved here tonight. I wonder if our general manager Shawn Michaels is trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Maybe extra security. Maybe trying to send Ciampa home. Maybe, let's hope. We don't know if Ciampa's here or not. That's the question. We haven't seen him backstage. But that's not to say he's not here. No! Leaping cutter there by Johnny Gargano. Excellent maneuver, and that has put some pressure on Gran Metalik early on. Well, that's the disappointing thing. I think Johnny Gargano can beat Gran Metalik without distraction, without interference. I think he can do it. But, you know, we just don't know yet. Because, as a beautiful Michinoku driver, all we know right now is there's controversy. It's just controversy, controversy, controversy. And it's disappointing to see. We just want to have a good, fair contest between two of our best cruiserweights. But we have not been able to get that because of Tommaso Ciampa. Cover now, hook of the leg. This may be it early on for Gran Metalik. No. And it's disappointing because obviously, as we've said, Gran Metalik, the greatest cruiserweight we've had in the series. Johnny Gargano might be the second best and could one day become the best. So we're seeing our two best cruiserweights go at it here tonight for this title. Let's hope that we can see a fair matchup because right now all we are seeing as of late is Tommaso Ciampa just sticking his nose into the business where it does not belong. And I for one just want to hope that this mess between the two ends soon. At least one of them come out and admit what's going on. I mean, they're former tag team champions, but lately we've seen Ciampa get in the face of Gargano. Gargano has not been impressed. But other times, Johnny Gargano hasn't really complained. When he won the championship, you know, wasn't that disappointed. I mean, he was pretty happy, but you can't say he really took it upon himself to take care of Ciampa and stop it from perhaps happening again. So, are they working together? Are they secretly working together? Or are they just... I don't know. I just want answers. Right now, let's focus on the matchup as Gargano with her inverted DDT takes Gran Metalik down. Hooks the leg. This may be it. No. One thing is for sure, Gran Metalik, what a champion he was. He had the championship for a long, long time. The second longest reigning champion in NXT history, just behind our former NXT champion Bobby Roode. And a little bit of chatter about Gran Metalik as he now leaps off the top of the rope, springboard, elbow missing out. A little bit of chatter that Gran Metalik may look to challenge for the NXT Championship down the line. If he fails here tonight, he might look to move in and perhaps change direction in his career. Shoulders down, no. Reversal here by Gargano, but quickly kicks out this Gran Metalik. I think that would be an exciting prospect for Gran Metalik to try and test himself against some of the heavier opponents here, the bigger opponents. Currently the champion is Drew McIntyre, who has a clear size advantage over someone like Gran Metalik, but the high-flying ability and the man that is arguably the master of the ring. He knows every little inch of the ring. He can utilize the ropes like nobody else I've ever seen before. Arguably, Gran Metalik, I think, can match up pretty well against some of the top stars here in NXT. As now, suplex. Nicely done there by Johnny Gargano. Our current Cruiserweight champion, Gargano, stops onto the midsection there of Gran Metalik. A chance to quite a few of the haters. Can he do it? As he's got Metalik in the corner. We're going to find out who's the better man. Better man between the two. As now Gargano, a javelin right into the second rope, driving the head into the turnbuckle. And that is not going to be pretty. The second turnbuckle right near the ropes there. As now Gran Metalik meeting the ropes that he knows so well up close and personal. Now the suplex by Gargano, kick out, and well, before the count can even begin. Johnny Gargano looking good, a couple of good combinations working here, a couple of big moves. Has Gran Metalik just hurting a little bit, enough right now to keep him down. Gargano, oh look out, Hurricane Rana spins him off his feet, does the former Cruiserweight champion. Metalik gets away from the ropes there. He's not one of those superstars that will utilize the ropes to try and cheat his way to victory. He will do things by the book, and that's why you have to respect Gran Metalik. He beat some of the very best we've seen here in NXT, and he did it the right way, fair and square. And some of the legendary opponents that came back to try and take down Metalik, including Chavo Guerrero, he took him down when many believed he was going to lose there, as Metalik gets planted down there by Gargano. A legendary reign that may never be beaten, may never be outdone, but Gargano looking to back up his NXT Takeover victory with another one over Metalik tonight. So far, he's looked pretty good. No distractions, no interferences as of yet. Right now, he's going for the submission. Gargano trying to tap him out here. But I think the foot of Metalik may have been underneath the rope. The referee called for the break regardless. Now, Gargano lights him up. Oh, went for the super kick. Missed out though as Metalik able to duck underneath now. Setman takedown there by Johnny Gargano. Now the elbow strike to follow it up here. Gran Metalik trying to get it back to his feet here. Trying to do everything he can to stop the offense from coming. As a suplex there by Metalik. Now Gran Metalik is going to try and get this crowd behind him. And I think it may be working. They're split right now. Who knows who the crowd would support here? Two fan favorites going at it right now. As Gran Metalik's going to line him up. Going for the Metalik driver, you'd think. Oh, no! Johnny Gargano lands back onto his feet. And just when Metalik thought he was going to win this match and win back the title, Gargano able to find a way to survive. And he has the leg hooked into the suplex. Drives him down. Will this be it? No! Another kick out again. Gran Metalik so tough to beat. Now Gargano. He's going to line him up again for this super kick. Can he find it this time? Oh, you betcha! Right on the face of Gran Metalik. But Metalik gets the fingertips on the rope. Oh, can you believe it? He's the master of the ropes for a reason. Because he knows where the ropes are at all times. And he had his fingertips on them. Saves the day. Now off the top rope, Gran Metalik. Hurricane Rana. Beautifully executed. Gran Metalik may be closing in on I'm going to say a surprise victory, because I thought Gargano had complete control just a few minutes ago and was going to, well, end this one. But Metalik has fought his way back into it. It's a comeback, no doubt about that. Metalik going to go to the second rope now as Gargano still down. Going for the elbow, missed out again. He went for it earlier on with the springboard. This time he went for the second rope. More of a traditional style elbow drop. Missed out though as Johnny Gargano in the corner. As now Gran Metalik's going to get him up to the top. Metalik has got something big planned here. What's he got in mind? Maybe... No. Johnny! Oh! Well, a neck breaker. He leaped off the top, hit the neck breaker. That's unbelievable from Johnny Gargano. Beautifully done. Full Nelson into the slam. And now Gargano gets the crowd behind. Look, the crowd, I don't know how they're reacting here. They're not fully supporting him tonight. Maybe they're a little bit unsure about Johnny Gargano and his actions. Is he working with Ciampa? Is he doing things on his own? At least we haven't seen any involvement here. As right now, Johnny Gargano going back to the submission. This time, Metalik's got nowhere to go. And Gran Metalik taps out. Johnny Gargano. Well, he's proved everybody wrong. He's gone ahead. He's done it all on his own. Fair and square, retains the Cruiserweight title. All right. I'll be the first to say I was wrong. Gargano does not need Ciampa. He gets the job done on his own tonight. Metalik put up a fight. Just though, when the big moments counted, he was unable to execute. The Metalik driver, for example. Johnny Gargano, still Cruiserweight champion. His first title defense. Well done tonight, Johnny. Wait a second. Tommaso Ciampa's coming down to the ring. Oh, what's this guy want? Oh, Johnny Gargano trying to get in the way there. Trying to get his hands on Ciampa maybe. Is Ciampa coming here to support Gargano? And Johnny Gargano not that thrilled. Ciampa is out here interrupting the celebrations as Johnny Gargano getting in the face of Ciampa. Moves away and sends a bit of a message. That's all we have time for, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode of Universe Smart. If you enjoyed it, gotta leave a like on it for me. Another like will mean that another episode will come your way very soon. Next up, of course, is Monday Night Raw on the road to the Elimination Chamber. Subscribe to see more. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/BrendenPlayz. We have a big giveaway coming up very, very soon. Keep an eye out for that. We're giving away a copy of the Total Extreme Wrestling on my stream. Keep an eye out for that. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the website, BrendenPlayz.com, for more information. Follow me on Twitter @BrendenPlayz as well to stay up to date. I'll see you in the next one.